guys excited for supper time? Oh, yes. Everybody's coming and running. Well, that's not really that fast and enthusiastic, is it? Breeze and Jitterbug. Yeah. Can you tell who the herd queen is here? Miss Jitterbug, how cute you are. How did you get so big? You're getting so tall. My goodness. Hey girls. Hey Dottie. You're just the one we need. Yeah. Thankfully, these light panels that we got are super light. We ended up getting 2 lots of panels by accident. Poo-poo. But one lot is light panels and the other lot is heavy-duty panels. So we're gonna work on selling some of them just because we did not financially plan on having bought 2 lots, but I'm setting up the wiener suite as we speak. I would much prefer to do this with some help from my husband, but he's working. He's got long hours this week, rough days, long days, hard days, and then by the time he's done work, it's pitch black outside, and so I figured, you know what, I'll try to get this done myself. Not that that's my preference, but sometimes that's the way that it is. And he comes in from work and he's dog tired, and neither of us really want to go back outside to work, but my biggest thing is keeping the kiddos warm enough so that they're not freezing their fingers and their toes and their cheeks. But today's kind of perfect for this because there's not really any wind. It's just the standing temperature outside, and it's not really that bad. That's hilarious. Excuse my frosty nostrils. I was like, oh, it's not really that cold. It's minus 21 actually. Feels like minus 29. But I feel like it's warmer today than it was yesterday because of no wind, but apparently it's colder. That's where like temperatures are so deceptive, because it's really about how it feels outside. Minus 21, there you go. My gloves, I've been limping them along as best as I can, but I think it's time. I think it's time for a new pair. All right. Yeah, it looks nice, hey? Unfortunately, 2 panels is not quite enough to reach here with having to zigzag them. If they're just straight, no, it's not blood. If they're just straight, they're gonna topple them right over. So I'm gonna have to add in a another panel, which I may reverse my thinking, and I may make the other side the full side so that they'll have all wood, all panels. And then right here, I will attach a couple pieces of wood across so nobody tries to field goal it over the water. So then that way, both pens have access to the water. This side will end up being a main horse pen, and then I'll scooch this middle part over and then angle this panel over so that this side will be the full pen. I'll bed down that side of the shelter really, really good with shavings and lots of straw once I go pick it up. And then Ladybug and Jitterbug will get to move in over here. So that's where it sits for now. I gotta take my kiddos into the house. Everybody's happy. Doesn't look like there's any shivering. Honestly, yesterday it was that wind that made them shiver. Because she's looking good. Frosty, yes, but her hair is doing its thing. And the rest of them look good as well. That's one bag of wood shavings. I think I misjudged how much we needed. I got one more bag, and then I gotta pick up some straw. But that'll get you off the cold for now when you lay down. I'm gonna go bring you guys some hay. That's all for you. Hey? The Wiener Sweet. It's a work in progress, but they've got their water. I've got to string up some boards between there. And then they get this big wooden area. Whee! And the nice shelter. And then you guys can just be babies, right? Hey, Ladybug. Well, it's not food. You can't eat it. It's probably tasted nasty. Hey, cutesy. So I wanted to measure them for blankets anyways, just in case somebody wants to order blankets. I will add them to the Amazon wish list unless I find a better quality one somewhere else for a comparable price. Then I'll add that link below. So Ladybug is about 49 inches. Jitterbug is 52 inches. So they're actually quite a bit closer in that size than I thought. So they'll be pretty close to needing the same size of blankets. Like I've mentioned before, I don't love blanketing my horses if I don't need to. But because we live in a northern climate, we do get cold snaps. And it probably would be a good idea to have a blanket on hand if it's needed. However, I feel a lot better about... Oh, Jitterbug, why are you peeing on your nice fresh hay? I feel a lot better about them being in here where they have access. Well, I mean, they had access before, but now they have food just for themselves. This amount of hay would have been enough for like a morning feeding for all of the horses. So they've got all the hay that they can eat. I put down some of this. Of course, they walked away. The wood shavings just to get them off of the... I'm going to sit. Just to get them off of the ground, because the biggest thing with foals and weanlings is they lay down a lot because they're growing. It's hard work being a baby. It's no different than babies need naps, toddlers need naps, and then sometimes teenagers also need naps and more sleep because they're growing so fast. And so they're going to get used to this pen. I still have some more work I got to get done to secure it properly so they don't just push through the panels and try to get out, because it's something different. Now they're separated from their herd. But this way they don't have to share their food at all. They get 24/7 feed instead of having to wait in between feedings. So that's going to help. And then the front of this shelter, if needed, I'm going to try to put maybe some sort of a front on it just to block a little bit more wind if it's needed. The biggest thing to keep them warm in the winter time is to give them non-stop access to feed. Water is a big one, so they're not licking snow and burning more energy trying to melt that snow to meet their hydration needs. Obviously salt and mineral. And then, I can't remember, did I mention already? Keeping them out of the wind is huge. And because they lay down a lot, thick bedding, if you can possibly swing it, is very important as well. So, I personally think these guys are set up really well. Yesterday, yes, they were shivering a little bit because the wind was really nasty. But today, they're not shivering at all. They're looking good. Oh, hi, Petey. You coming to visit? Hi. And so, I think that they'll be a lot happier in here, although they will be upset because it's different. They're separated from their herd, so there's going to be an initial kind of panic, even though they're right across the fence from them. Which is why I have to secure the panels properly, tie them off so nothing's getting knocked over and nobody's getting hurt, that sort of thing. I like it. Alright, I finally got it fastened to that fence post on the other end. Each panel is fastened to the next panel. And then we've got this super fancy setup here, where yes, I baler twined a pallet to the panels. We will see if it falls over or not. But it's actually fairly, unless somebody like really decides they want to push on it, which they're not cows, then we should be able to keep this set up. Oh my goodness, Dottie. You like to be right in my face, hey? Just want to be in my face. Oh. Hi. You're so fluffy. So fluffy, yeah. So that's fastened in between so nobody's going to try to like jump over the waterer. Hey, you goose. Fastened over here and then fastened to the center post there as well. Lots of hay in there. Obviously access to water. I'm going to bring out some fresh mineral blocks. Here you go, girls. So that blue one is a cobalt salt, and then the red one is a trace mineral. It's not the highest quality that you can buy, but most horse people, that's what they use around here, unless you want to step it up a notch and buy some really high quality stuff. But I can tell that they were a little bit on the salt hungry side, so it's good that I got one out here. For the weanlings, it'd be probably good to put some loose minerals out for them. So I got to get some more mineral tubs that can hang on the inside of their shelter, and then I can put some loose mineral in for them. Thank you to Karen for sending a PayPal gift. I went out and bought myself some nice new gloves.
Uh-huh.
What are you guys eating it for? Ew.
Are they gonna eat all that?
Oh, I hope not. It's for sleeping on.
Yeah.
There, you want to hold on to my strings? Thank you. Nice. Good sharing. There we go. So nice, hey? Charlie, don't you think about it. You don't have to paw at the fence. They're nibbling at the hay, or I mean the straw, but they had definitely a fair bit of niblets left, but I will feed them some more. I think that they're gonna put on a little bit of extra weight. What's with this apple hanging out here? Nice. I also want to worm them both. Would probably be good timing for it. Hey, you gooses.
Spread it out, Mom.
Yeah, spread it out. That'd be a great idea. I don't want to shove it too close to the partition just because otherwise the other horses will probably try to eat the straw through the fence. Not that that's the end of the world either, but it's for sleeping on. Hey, you girls. It's gonna be so nice when you need a nap. Yeah.
I'm gonna get out.
Come out over this way.
Oh, you just coming to say hi. Hi, Missy. Mom, she can't just say hi.
She did.
Oh, wow, what?
Hold it level, please. Thank you. You guys have been wrecking your shelter. Knocking all the boards off. What's the deal? You need your foot looked at. Yes, you do. Hello, ladies. I have more straw for you, too. What do you think? Now they can't
Yeah.
bunt it off.
Yeah.
Are you gonna have a little sniff? Honey, you gotta give her some space because it's something new and it might be scary, right?
Oh, having a taste. Hi, Miss. We gave it for you.
Some new minerals. Fancy minerals.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Ladybug, are you gonna come see too? You gonna come see too? So this is special mineral. It's just a higher quality loose mineral. It's easier for them to get what they need versus spending a lot of time licking at a solid block. It was recommended to me at the feed store by a lady that I trust, and she uses this to feed all of her horses as well. It's just a DGM mineral is what it's called. Picked up another overhanging trough to put the loose mineral in, screwed it down so they can't knock it off and waste it. And then that way too, at that spot, it can't get rain and snow and stuff on it as well. Hey, little girl. You especially are the one that I figured needed some higher quality minerals for your feet. Yes. So there we go. The official Wiener Suite. Their stall is nice and bedded down with straw. I threw their loose mineral in there. We've got Jitterbug. We've got Ladybug. And a big pile of hay. And we've got an automatic waterer that is literally steaming. It's so warm. Yes, they can reach it from both sides. And we've got plain old salt block, plain old trace mineral block, and a nice wooden corral that if they want to feel a little bit frisky and rip around a little bit, they can. And then the rest of them are over here. getting the less special treatment. They still can come in here, get automatic water and mineral and salt, whatever they need. But they will just be fed twice a day versus having free choice hay. Hopefully 24/7 is kind of the goal. And absolutely, I used baler twine to fasten this pallet. It's pretty solid. I'm wiggling it around. It's not going to go anywhere. I check on it twice a day. But that beats having a horse trying to catapult through there because they want what the other guys have. So I'm happy to say that they're all settled in here, as well as then that means that we can bring Breeze home and not have to worry about a weaner starting to try and nurse again and bring her back into milk. So I'm excited to watch these guys grow this winter. Jitterbug, our little March 30th baby, that was a surprise. Bought her mama October of the fall before. Did not realize that she was pregnant until 2 weeks before she popped out a baby. Right? You were a surprise. And then Miss Ladybug over there, a foal born on June 30th. Nope, just kidding, June 29th. And unfortunately, her mama Sugar was in too much pain to be able to raise her, and so she was raised as an orphan foal for 2 months until we weaned Jitterbug, and then Breeze, her mama, adopted Ladybug as well. So she's doing well. She was our crooked orphan foal that has done really well with kinesiology tape and corrective hoof trimming. She's definitely not 100% straight. As we got her mama further into her pregnancy, where we can't really tell what her prenatal care was like, and so I think that there was some lack of mineral and nutrition in her pregnancy, and so we'll see how well this little girl grows up, but we're gonna give her all the love and care that we can give her. Hey, you girls, we love you. Thank you so much for watching today's video as we got the foals settled into their little weaner suite. Stay tuned for more farm happenings, including these girls as they continue to get bigger and bigger baby bellies. And I'm waiting in anticipation for all of these beautiful babies to be born into January, early February. So make sure you subscribe, hit the like button to help support this channel. Thanks again so much for watching. I will see you down the road.